See, I think
এটার সঙ্গে একটা অ্যাড করে দিচ্ছি যেহেতু
বাংলায় উত্তর দিলে ভালো হয় বাংলায়
see, আমি रिप्लाईটা हिंदी में बोलबो। देखिए, जो गवर्नमेंट का भी सोच था, चाहे स्टेट या गवर्नमेंट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का, जो भी स्पोर्ट्स चलाता है, जो भी कोई भी एसोसिएशन चलाता है, सिंसियरिटी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के पास था कि अभी चांसेस प्लेयर्स लोग को देना चाहिए, which was a thing for government of India, which is a great thing which I appreciate and which I thank for government of India for letting players come and run the federations and the associations. But it is also duty of government, whoever is state or the central, to make sure that you bring in the right people. And I had told the government then we are supporting Kalyan to be, because he was in a particular party they were supporting. I said he's the wrong guy, bring anybody else who can help, but he's the wrong guy, because I knew him as a player. We've grown up together, I've seen him. I said he was a... So now after 2.5 years, 3 years, they have realized he was definitely a disaster, which is a good thing. But it's a good initiative. You know, government even in Bengal, even in center or even in other states are now pushing players to come and run the federation. And we've seen one of the biggest example is Saurav Ganguly. I think he's done a great job. Bengal cricket ke koto aage niyeche, tarpore he's come in and taken BCCI. And those are, I think, is done by the state and the government. And that is the kind of benchmark and that is the kind of thing we need to look forward. But sometimes even the government and the political parties, only because আমার ঝোলাটা ক্যারি করবে, ব্যাগটা ক্যারি করবে, একে প্রেসিডেন্ট বানাবো বলে, then I think you are going to be a disaster, and that is what it's happened. Just because I carry your bag, this guy will carry my bag, eke president. I think we need to be very, very careful on that. So this is also a warning in future to state and the center, that wherever you make it, please do the research, background search, and get the right people there. Advice. So sometimes it's just not about management guys as well. Knowing corporate and doing your presentation is not going to take football forward. There are out of the box thinking. You need to know what the culture of football in Calcutta is very different from culture of football in Kerala. The fans in Goa and Northeast are very different from fans in Calcutta. In Bengal today, I can write it down today in front of you, there will be no other club coming in apart from East Bengal Mohun Bagan Mountain Sporting. Maybe Diamond Harbour is coming. How long it will last, I don't know. But to last 100 years, there will be no other club apart from Mohun Bagan, East Bengal and Mountains lasting next 100 years. There won't be. Diamond Harbour might come, I don't know how long they will last. But I can give you in writing, there will be no other club that will run next 100 years apart from, because you're not born East Bengal supporter, you're not East Bengal supporter of Mohun Bagan. You're born East Bengal, you're born Mohammedan, you're born Mohun Bagan. It's a legacy. And when players play for this club, they need to realize you're playing for legacy of somebody else. And the prestige is very high. So that's why when the prestige and legacy is so high, you have the reaction of the fans as well emotionally. So a lot of big players can't settle in Calcutta. They can never play because जो pressure Calcutta football में मिलता है, वो कहीं इंडिया छोड़ के वर्ल्ड का बहुत सारा कम में प्रेशर मिलता है. सो दे विल नेवर बी एबल टू टेक दैट प्रेशर. जाके दूसरा जो प्रेशर नहीं है, हम जैसे एक बार जेसीटी में खेला, प्रेशर नहीं है, चलो हारो जीतो पराठा तो खा के आ जाता है. सो दैट प्रेशर लेना नहीं सकता है इन बंगाल. सो दैट इज द थिंग. सो दैट इज वेयर आई डोंट सी एनी क्लब that would come in and establish and run for next 100 years. I think only these 3 clubs can do it, and you need to know that. So that is where I think anybody being involved with football should know the football structure, fans, across different parts, how it works, how it functions, how do you sell football in Bengal, what is the sentiment in football in Goa, Northeast. And then you can't go in like great Kalyan Chaubey president, Northeast का player बहुत नाटा है, वो नहीं खेल पाएगा, राजस्थान से ढूंढना पड़ेगा. This is in social media. I don't know how much it is true. Now you have a president who's got 90% of your players right now in all the clubs and India team from Northeast, and he goes to people in Northeast saying that आप लोग बहुत नाटा है, नहीं सकेगा, राजस्थान से लाना पड़ेगा. Isn't that hurting? Entire Northeast is upset with him. You go to any Northeast football fans, ask them how is Kalyan Chaubey. They will tell you the answer. I don't need to tell you. They will tell you the answer of Kalyan Chaubey. बोलता नाटा लोगे नहीं सकेगा. Is that what you will say? You don't have any responsibility. So, first question I've already answered. Second question near ISL. I'll speak in Hindi and English so that it will. मुझे सुनने में आया, कई मीडिया लोग भी बोला कि कल का रिपोर्ट में आया था कि भाईचुंग ने ये डील रुका दिया. मुझे खुद को मालूम नहीं कि मैं इतना पावरफुल हूँ कि ISL का डील रुकाने. अभी मैं डिक्लेयर करता हूँ आप लोग के सामने, ये डील खुला होना चाहिए, कल ही साइन कर लो. तो मेरे पास इतना पावर है कि नहीं. So jokes aside, I think, see, these are things which Federation has been dealing with ISL and FSDL. Only in that meeting there was a discussion that happened, and I asked Federation, they put a proposal from what FSDL had given it. I said that is FSDL deal, which obviously they would look into their interest. If I have to make a deal, मैं मेरा interest देख के deal बनाऊंगा. I asked Federation, you all are dealing, you already मैं 2-3 बार मिला है, बोल चुका है आप लोग ने क्या propose किया, आपका क्या deal है FSDL के ऊपर? वो लोग कुछ नहीं था, कोई डील ही नहीं था. वो लोग सिर्फ जा रहा था FSDL के पास, चाय पिज्जा खा के आ रहा था और FSDL का डील सुन के आ रहा था. तुम्हारा प्रपोजल क्या है FSDL के ऊपर? है ही नहीं. आपने कभी इंडियन फुटबॉल का जो एसेट्स का वैल्यूएशन किया है? कुछ नहीं किया है. दूसरा जो डील्स हुआ अक्रॉस इंडिया इन डिफरेंट स्पोर्ट्स, कुछ डील हुआ है? दे हैव नॉट डन एनीथिंग. सो बेसिकली वो लोग जा रहा था, पिज्जा खा रहा था, FSDL का सुन रहा था, ये हमारा डील है, और वापस आ रहा था. There was nothing from our side to give it. So which is very, very unfortunate. And somehow I think now obviously the court has said that the deal has to come after the judgment and the constitution and the new bodies been made. So I hope all the parties coming together have a proper sit down and look at interest of everything else, but most importantly FSDL to clubs, ISL clubs to the federation and I-League. The main agenda, one agenda should be Indian football and the national team doing well. How can we take this forward? What are the long-term and short-term plans? This has to be discussed properly and take it forward whatever the deal is being signed.